Yeah, Morgan, that is right. This case is beyond disturbing, and it was an emotional day in court. Now, one of the saddest details I learned today is that Mahogany Jackson came to the first location thinking these people were her friends.
Wow.
Investigators say they then
Wow.
tortured her, and the things that were described are why Judge Tisha Davis says she denied all of the suspects a bond. Now, Birmingham Police Homicide Detective Mark Green says the first stop was the home of suspect Brandon Pope. Now, that's where Jackson was beaten outside while she was naked. Officers say some of the suspects beat her while
Wow.
others recorded the beatings. Now,
Wow.
Jackson was stomped and kicked, and then prosecutors say one of the suspects can be heard saying, put her in the trunk. And
That's what she died and said.
Snakes.
This woman is
Lights.
cold.
Ops.
officers say some of the suspects beat her while others recorded the beating. Now, Jackson was
These
stomped and kicked,
mofos
and then
epitomize fakery. Yes. Fakery. That is what these bozos epitomize. Fakery. Fakery. Yes. No cap, no doubt.
they say some of the suspects beat her while others recorded the beating. Now, Jackson was stomped and kicked, and then prosecutors say one of the suspects can be heard saying, put her in the trunk. And
That's what she died and said. This woman is
Real bros
cold.
do not do that. Real sisters do not do that. What they did was
That's what she died and said.
despicable,
This woman
evil.
is cold. She's getting beat. They're taping it. One of them stabbed her.
Crazy.
Go down and listen.
Crazy.
They get you. That's
Crazy.
not Hitler.
Crazy.
That's just phase one of what this young woman went through. Phase one.
then she was dragged naked in the street. Now, Jackson was taken to a second location, and I want to warn you, this will be hard to hear. Prosecutors say Jackson was sexually assaulted
Wow.
at gunpoint. Officials say she was handcuffed, beaten, pistol whipped, and then spat on. Now, Jackson's family,
Yeah.
including her mother, were present in court today, and as they read out the evidence, you could hear them getting very emotional. DA Danny Carr says, though, this would be a long road to get justice for Mahogany, and he also explains why only 5 out of the 8 suspects are present today for the Anais Law hearing.
Of the individuals that are charged with capital murder, obviously, the law, the statute, and the rules of criminal procedure say that their bond can be sent at a no bond automatically. The individuals that are charged with felony murder, the statute requires a hearing. Next step, obviously, is the further investigation with the police department.
And another sad thing we learned today was that the suspects wanted the password to Mahogany Jackson's phone. Officials say they even told her if she gave it to them, they would let her go, only to kill her anyway.
Wow. Crazy.
Look at that. This. Why did they do it? I'm telling you guys, if this had been white people in Birmingham doing this girl like that, we would not hear the end of it.
Facts.
I'm talking
Facts.
about multi-million-dollar lawsuits.
Yeah.
Justice for Mahogany.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it would be
Yep.
so much different. Why?
Yes.
This is just as wrong
Yes.
as if white people did it.
Facts.
Why? Why would they do this girl like this? What's going on amongst our people that we don't treat each other like this? We point the finger at the white man, the big white man today. Look how we do our own people. This stuff to me is beyond reprehensible. And if this was a one-off, because of course
Isolated.
there's white people that do other white people like this.
Yeah.
If this was a one-off, I may not have made a video about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this occurs all
Yes.
the time
Yes.
against
Sadly.
people of color.
B.O.B.
They're
crime.
doing it to each other.
Yep.
Nobody cares.
The
Joe
woke,
Biden had this.
the woke blacks do not. The wokies do not. But logical people, they do. Or righteous, truly righteous people do. Truly righteous people do. Truly righteous people do. Truly righteous people do. Truly righteous people do.
Is beyond reprehensible.
Truly
And if
righteous
this was a one-off,
people do.
because of course there's white people that do other white people like this. If this was a one-off, I may not have made a video about this, but this occurs all the time against people of color. They're doing it to each other and nobody cares. Joe Biden had a
Sad.
State of the Union address.
Sleepy Joe.
Did not at one point address, not one president in the United States of America actually addressed the issue, the epidemic that's going on in inner cities around the country. This gang violence and murder,
Yeah.
black on black, is out of control.
Yes. No doubt.
Over 50% of all murders are young black men. Roughly 50% or more of the perpetrators are young black men. Majority, I think it's
It
like
has
50 to 60% of the people that
has
get murdered are people that
to
know each
cease
other.
this BS.
Why, how is that not an epidemic? 13% of the population is experiencing 50% of the murders that are committed in this country. And they're perpetrating the murders. It's sad to me that Mahogany will get justice, hopefully. But the sad
I
part,
send good vibes to the family of Mahogany, the close, the real friends that she had, the solid people that she associated with. I send good vibes. Yes. Yeah, they gotta be distraught, devastated, destroyed. This is execrable, bro. What these devils did was execrable. What these devils did was execrable. What they did was execrable. No cap. No cap.
perpetrating the murders.
De-
It's sad to me
demonic,
that Mahogany
evil,
will get justice,
odious.
hopefully. But the sad part of this whole thing is that if these were white faces, we wouldn't hear the end
They
of
would
it.
talk about it
But since they're black,
all
it's
day.
okay. I would say
if 8 white people did it. They would, they would talk about it all day, every day. Facts.
perpetrating the murders.
Crazy. The bias
It's sad to me
is
that Mahogany
crazy.
will get justice, hopefully.
Yeah.
But the sad part of this whole thing is that if these were white faces, we wouldn't hear the end of it. But
Nope.
since they're black, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's okay, but it's not as important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not as newsworthy.
Yep.
There's
Facts.
no pennant for her.
OT
There's no
Cook.
say her name slogan. There's no T-shirt. There's no outrage. Benjamin Crump
No
is shown to
statue.
a hint. But it's not as important to me.
It does not fit the
There's no
narrative.
pennant for her.
That is why.
But it's not as important to me. It's not as newsworthy. There's no pennant for her. There's no say her name slogan. There's no T-shirt. There's no outrage. Benjamin Crump didn't show up to a hearing.
The wokies want people to believe that the black race can do no wrong. They want people to believe that the black race can do no wrong. Crazy, bro.
There's
Crazy.
no T-shirt.
Crazy.
There's no outrage. Benjamin Crump didn't show up
No
to a
race
hearing. The black people don't even
is
talk about it.
devoid of fallibility. No race of people is devoid of fallibility. No race.
There's no pennant for her. There's no say her name slogan. There's no t-shirt. There's no outrage. Benjamin Crump didn't show up to a hearing. The black leaders don't even talk about it.
The so-called
spoken about it in church, maybe in
pro-black
Alabama,
people.
but around the country, it ain't even spoken about.
Yeah.
For hearing.
What do they have to say
The
about
black
this?
leaders don't even talk about it.
What do they have
even
to
spoken
say
it in
about
church, maybe in
this?
Alabama, but around the country,
What do they have to say about this? What do they have to say?
whose word? There's no pennant for her. There's no say her name slogan. There's no t-shirt. There's no outrage. Benjamin Crump didn't show up to a hearing. The black leaders don't even talk about it. They're not going to be spoken about it in church, maybe in Alabama, but around the country, it ain't going to be spoken about.
Crazy.
These are white people will be hearing about it today. Trending on Twitter.
Yep.
All of
No
the
doubt.
And it's sad that that's the
Yes.
case. But her life is just as important.
Yes.
And these thugs need to be locked up just as important
Yep.
as thugs that are white need to be
Yep.
locked up and
Yep.
stuff like that. But only the Uncle Tom Cole said Brandon Taylor will talk about it. The other people that you see that are pro-black won't have a single post about this
Crazy.
incident
Crazy.
at all.
Crazy.
And we don't know if she's gonna get justice. We don't know if they're gonna sentence all these boys like they should.
They need to be all 8. They need to be locked up.
To the video and
They need to be locked up for a long time, bro. They need to be locked up for. They need to be locked up for a long time. Facts. What they did was to be detested, to be reviled, to be execrated, to be hated, to be abhorred, to be execrated. Yeah. Yeah. She had it. Yeah. She left behind a child, bro. She left behind a child. That child will not be able to see the mom again. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. The child will grow up without. The child will sadly grow up without. The child will sadly grow up without a mom. The child will sadly grow up without a mom. Crazy, bro. That despicable that they took out that they took out Mahogany, bro. Despicable that they took out Mahogany. Like I said before, be sagacious about who you associate with. You have to be sagacious about who you associate with, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. Facts. Peace.